Right, YouTube and Shadow King Nazu. I'm here back with more Kingdom Hearts 3 news. Now, we've had some interesting bits. Things ranging from uh, Aqua being officially confirmed to be Norded. So all the people said that she wasn't Norded and she was just decaying to the darkness, and the darkness just changed her skin color, her hair, and her eyes. Yeah, you should pack it in right now because you're wrong. And ranging from things like seeing Marluxia being Norded and all that, and as well as supposedly Tetsuya Nomura relates himself mostly to the main antagonist of the Xehanort saga, Xehanort himself, and now thinks of Sora as an enemy, which is awkward to say the least because back when Kingdom Hearts originally came out, Tetsuya Nomura considered Sora to be like the son he never had. Man, what must have gone in Tetsuya Nomura's life to make such a drastic change? Wow. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about two interesting bits that I've been mentioned recently. One is that we finally got the length of what Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be. Now, it's been reported that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be from, depending if you just like do all the missions of the story and just stick to all that, it'll be up to like 40 hours. Of course, if you do like the extra stuff like side missions, mini games, and what have you, it could all lead up to about 80 hours. Which is really, really interesting. Because most Kingdom Hearts games, I never exactly timed myself, except for like the one time where I did a speed run just to get a trophy, and I think I did it like under 5 hours. And then granted, I had to skip cutscenes, so that cut in some time. So they're usually around like maybe like 5, 10, somewhere between 5 to 20 hours. And so now we've got like almost 20 times that. I mean, good grief, man. From almost 16 to 20 times that. Times that length. We're reaching. Kingdom Hearts 3 is reaching the same length of content as Skyrim or The Witcher 3, which are really good games. And one of their best qualities is that it's so massive and has a lot of large content and a lot of you to explore. And it does make sense that they should have a game this long. Because they did say that they were having problems with disk space, and if it's as massive as they're saying it is, that does make sense. And as well as they have to not only introduce Kingdom Hearts 3 to newcomers and help them catch up to everybody else who's been dedicated to the previous games, such as myself, HMK, the Gamers Joint, Star Alarm 1, Limerick Fort 72, and so many others. But they also have to fill in the gaps of other things that have yet to be explored. Things that were set up in the previous games, like what's inside the Master of Masters box from Kingdom Hearts back cover, exploring more about the Book of Prophecies. How are we going to save the heroes who were lost in the darkness or corrupted by Xehanort? Things like that. And we also got to hopefully expand on some new lore from the Kingdom Hearts story. And we also may have to possibly explore some Final Fantasy stuff as well, like the conclusion to the fight between Cloud and Sephiroth, which I'm really hoping we get, especially since Steve Burton said that he's They did some voice work for Kingdom Hearts. Um, and for those who don't know, Steve Burton is the voice of Cloud. So that at the very least means that Cloud's probably going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3 at the very least. So Tessie Nomura, do not let us down. So with all this, I'm hoping that this will give plenty of time for the story to be well developed and get new players invested into the lore of Kingdom Hearts, as well as have some interesting character development moments for Kingdom Hearts in general, which we could really use for the likes of like Sora. Even though he is my favorite character in this series, I do think that he could use some extra character development, as he hasn't gotten too much of it recently, especially with Dream Drop Distance. Because he kind of acted a little too naive in that game. But enough about that. Let's go move on to the second information. The second info is that apparently, with all the Keyblades we're getting in Kingdom Hearts 3, we finally got confirmation that they can be upgraded. So yes, we're getting upgradable Keyblades. Now in the previous games, the Keyblades all had set stats, and once you found a Keyblade that was pretty much all around superior, there was pretty much no point to using the previous Keyblade. I mean, granted, some had some special abilities which could be useful than other Keyblades in certain scenarios, but overall, you would just go with the stronger Keyblade. Like, say, for example, if I had the Decisive Pumpkin, and then I suddenly got the Ultimate Weapon, which is one of, if not the best Keyblades in the game, there's pretty much no point in me using the Decisive Pumpkin anymore, because I could just get everything I need and want from the Ultimate Weapon. But now, it's going to be upgradable. You can make these Keyblades stronger. Now, why I found this really interesting, worth talking about, is because if you guys haven't known, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and this has a very similar mechanic, where you would get synthesis materials, which could be like leaves or rocks or adamantite ore, which they don't do anymore since the new update, or like elemental stones and blah blah blah. And you would use that to continue to make the Keyblade more powerful until it reaches like its second and third form, and then its shiny form. So I feel like this is going to be the aspect from Kingdom Hearts Union Cross that they're going to put in Kingdom Hearts 3. As well as Tessie Nomura said, there were going to be some connections between Union Cross and Kingdom Hearts 3. Which I really do like. It makes certain Keyblades that weren't all that useful later on in the game actually will start to become a bit more relevant. So say like if you had a favorite designed Keyblade, which in my case would probably be Oblivion, unless they make a dragon-themed Keyblade, that'd be nice. So say Oblivion, which is a pretty powerful Keyblade, could help you out still even at the near the end of the game. But it would still be outclassed by the likes of Ultimate Weapon or some other Keyblade that's around that level. But now you can make Oblivion more powerful and make it much more useful. And assuming Oblivion's in the game, it can have its own personal transformations. And whether or not they're going to have the Keyblades get shiny, that remains to be seen. I personally think that they should bring back Fenrir, because they've already have that in Union Cross, and they have the model for what it should look like once it's fully upgraded. And that'd be really interesting to see. Plus, it would also tie back to Cloud, since that was the Keyblade Tifa, his love interest, gave Sora after Cloud and Sephiroth had their second battle. So if Fenrir comes back, that also would be a sign that Cloud and Sephiroth will be back, and that will be the weapon you get after you help them finish their final battle. So all in all, I feel this will be really good. It adds totally new strategies to these things. Um, with not to mention with all the special abilities that the Keyblades could have. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 has turned out to be a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be, and I already was invested. So yeah, all in all, this has turned out to be a really great game. This could compete with God of War 4 for best game of the year. So those are all my thoughts about the Kingdom Hearts 3. Tell me what you thought was interesting from this news, and I'll catch you guys later.